Hi Sagittarius. This channel is Healing in Reach, and it brings you messages from your soul to realign you into balance, peace, love, and best case scenarios for decisions in your life. So welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you're new here. This is a general reading for the month of July for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Sagittarius. If it does not resonate with you, consider a personal reading with me. The description box below will have a link for that. I'm also an energy worker and body worker of 20 years, and I'm offering distance energy healings at this time. These sessions align you powerfully with your soul to clear energy blockages and to bring you into a place of deep peace and cleared energy for your way forward. And deep soul connection. So there's a link for that also in the description box below. And last but not least, I am creating body butters. They're for sale. They are 8 ounces. It's whipped mango butter, and it also comes in 3 different flavors: lavender, mint, rosemary, lemon, and geranium rose. Mango butter is very high in antioxidants, so it's very soothing and healing for the skin. It's anti-aging in that way, brings a lot of elasticity to your skin. It has a natural SPF of about 6, and it can even go up to like 15. What else about it? It's very soothing, so if you have conditions like psoriasis, eczema, any kind of rash or skin irritation, it's very soothing for that. And healing, and also sunburn and like bug bites in the summer. So I'll have a lot more in the description box below about that, and you can check it out. So let's get started with your reading, Sagittarius. So I'm going to start with my kitty cat watercolor oracle cards to get a spiritual message, soul overall message for you. For the month of July for Sagittarius 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. What soul message is coming in for Sagittarius for July 2020? Sun, Moon, Rising. Sagittarius, July 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising. What soul messages? Oh, here we go. Meditation you get, Sag. All right. Oh, okay, I'm going to take this one too. This one popped out too. All right, first we have meditation, and then we have resilience. So meditation. Meet Chumney. One day after a particularly deep meditation, he began to radiate and float. He loves to simultaneously be fully present in his body and his spirit. By simply closing his eyes and observing his breath, he is able to feel what is truly going on within himself. Each subtle sensation becomes vivid with its own unique texture and energy. His mind is like the wide open sky, and his thoughts are like clouds floating by. He watches them arise and dissipate without judgment. Practice with Chumney and watch your awareness brighten, and life itself becomes a moving meditation. Then we have resilience. Meet Golden. He really knows how to absorb the sunshine even after some rough patches. He has faced the lonely, hungry alleys, losing those he loved through both chance and betrayal. He allows his feelings of sadness, grief, disappointment, and failure to flow through him and pass as everything does. He is present with the fullness of life, the complete spectrum of experience. Even in the deepest, coldest night, there is a golden sun in his heart to sustain him. Trust in your resilience. Keep moving, keep accepting, and keep growing. The tide is turning. Whew. All right, Sag, that's beautiful, deep, amazing messages there. So we're going to tie that into the reading, meditation, and resilience. And we're we're going to move into tarot, see what else we have coming through for you for the month of July 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. What messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, month of July 2020? July 2020, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Oh, Sagittarius. Okay. Put that there. I'm just going to let a lot of this filter into my right brain and left brain. So let's see. Oh, somebody else got this where the two knights were going in opposite directions for the past and the future. Oh, so many messages. Where do I start? Okay. So overall, Sagittarius, I'm feeling that you're coming into balance. Your final outcome card, and I don't often start the reading with the final outcome card, but for you today, I feel like we're going to do that. So you get the Justice card as your final outcome card. It's the sign of Libra. It's balance. And it's major arcana balance, so we're not just talking about small balance, we're talking about like even legal issues or just matters of balance on all levels of life, even to the level of legalities and things like that. So bringing balance into your life in a major way is your final outcome. Okay. So you're coming into this reading with this interesting combination of feeling impoverished, feeling left out in the cold, spiritually kind of bankrupt in a certain way. Not that you are, but just that it feels that way. And that the Queen of Wands is crossing you. This is the sign of Aries. And she's powerful and she is vibrant and she is in command of her life and her energy and she's inspired. So it's interesting that, and the reason I say you're not spiritually bankrupt is because you have her crossing you and you're moving into, you know that this is actually your energy as a fellow fire sign. You know that this is where you're meant to be. So this is just sort of highlighting that you're coming into this reading this way, but you're moving into the Queen of Wands. You've had some challenges in front of you that have made you feel this Five of Pentacles energy. But you have a lot of energy in reserve. You do have a lot of fiery, inspired energy coming around the bend here. A lot of confidence, a lot of courage, a lot of spiritual alignment in your heart. I'm feeling like this card is also saying be courageous. There's something about courage here in her heart. I just saw like a light, like you light a match. It's almost like it's right there. All you have to do is strike it in your heart, like that fire in your heart, that spiritual alignment of courage. Core is heart. So it's like there's something about lighting that fire in your heart. Very, in a moment, could it's right there. The pilot light is on. All right, so you're coming into the reading with that kind of an energy. You have been coming into seeking more clarity in a major way. This is also the sign of Aquarius. So this King of Swords is fixed air sign energy, Aquarius. And so Aquarians are strong mental contenders in life. And one of the coolest things about them is that they think outside the box. And so allow yourself to feel sustained by thinking outside the box, being inventive on a mental energy. So inspiration may come to you on the mental level in a very unexpected, sudden way that just is out of this world, out of this realm, right? Like star energy, Aquarius energy is magical in that way. It's ruled by Uranus. It's quick thinking, it comes out of nowhere, and it's inventive, innovative, fresh, creative, new, inspired. So I feel like this kind of an energy is coming around the bend into your conscious mind as a helpful energy. All right. And so in your recent past, you have the Knight of Swords. This is Gemini. This is moving, it's funny, like I said at the beginning, that this knight in the past is going that way and this knight in the future is going this way. And check it out. You have the Knight of Swords mental energy going that way, and you have emotional energy in your future going this way. So you're moving out of maybe mental torturing energy, the way that our mind can feel like it's not helpful. You're putting some of that down, or you're recognizing that it's quick moving, even that it's not even worth its weight in gold. Like it's just thoughts. And so learning how to recognize that they come and go, and that the value in even following them at all is there's just not a lot of value there. And really that the value is in your heart. And so this courage of Aries and her heart being full of inspiration and courage is what this Knight of Cups is referring to in your near future. The Knight of Cups is the sign of Pisces. And so I feel like Pisces here is saying to me, for you, Sag, to be compassionate with yourself. And allow that compassion for yourself to inspire others as well. So if you're moving into a more empowered energy all around you, that others even see that this compassion is what drives you. Compassion is what moves you. Compassion is what inspires you. Compassion runs through your veins and carries you into business, into success, into your life flowing in better directions. This night energy, nights come in with quick energy, so it's readily available. It's coming in quickly. It's here for you in a like readied form. That's what it's not it's mutable, it's flexible, it's quick. It's like a rescue remedy. Compassion. And so what crowns you is the Three of Wands. This is allowing you to feel free to explore opportunities. I feel like you've, as a Sagittarius, have always kind of operated this way, into feeling optimistic about being free to have opportunity. Like opportunity itself represents freedom, and freedom into moving into opportunity is so Sagittarius. And so I'm getting though that even more than you already do this, to put this in high regard, to allow yourself to move into enterprising energies, allow yourself to move into feeling like there's avenues and opportunities that inspire you, that turn your heart pilot light on into that inspired, courageous energy. So even more than you already do, look for more opportunity. Look for the way that your inspired heart shows you opportunities, shows you new pathways. helps you feel more free by seeing this. So it crowns you, so it's like holding it in high regard, is how I say, like the crowning energy. It's like coming into your conscious mind in a way where you kind of like put that energy on a pedestal. It's like something you're moving towards, like a higher goal, or it's a helpful energy that if you honor it even more could really move you in a positive direction. So for yourself, in the self placement, you get the Four of Swords. This is putting the mental energies down. This is Jupiter in Libra. And so Libra is a mental air sign. And Libras like to see all kinds of scenarios and hold it all up. Which way should I go? And they do all sorts of holding all the aspects in their mental sphere. But this card talks about putting them to rest. So Four of Swords is a card of respite and rest. And so if this is needed to feel like yourself again, then the Spirit is saying do this. Rest. Rejuvenate yourself by feeling stillness and I've said this to a few other signs. There's a generative quality to emotions and water, or allowing our emotional, spiritual, flowing self, the energies that are flowing, the energies that are high spiritual, emotional energies. If you have a chance to go to water, so the ocean, or swimming of any kind can help you recharge and reconnect to your flow and to this restful energy that this card is talking about. So there's a fish beneath this figure who's resting. So there's definitely that honoring that water element as helpful, and coming in touch with what is emotionally going on for me, like what, let's honor it, let's really listen, let's really be present with what's stuck here, what if I gave it more attention, what could start flowing again. So in your stillness there may be that activity of deep listening to unstucking energy, helping yourself heal in this way. So yes, we're sitting still, but we're also clearing and releasing negative energy blocks as we enter into respite. So I think as you do that, Sagittarius, you're going to emerge into your outer environment like the Ace of Wands. So, there's a lot of fire in your reading today. A lot of other signs had a lot of water. You have a little water and a lot of fire. So let's line this one up. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So she is supported by a lot of fire energy. Her heart needs to feel inspired. And once you do that respite, once you have that regenerative time to heal, you're going to emerge into your outer environment like a rocket ship. So I just see, like, hold on to your hat, because I can just feel this energy is just been waiting. It's almost like you've need this healing so much because this has been waiting to emerge. So watch out, world. Here comes Sagittarius. And just let it rip. I feel very excited for you. So what else can I say about this? Oh my gosh. It's just like a rocket ship. You're going to be in outer orbit, like outer space orbit when you emerge from this respite, from this healing. So, let yourself feel that Queen of Wands energy. Let yourself feel your heart. What does she want? What does your heart want? What is she trying to create in the world? What inspires you? What inspires your heart? Male or female? Queen of Wands could be male or female, not doesn't have to be, you know, just women I'm talking to here. So yeah, so emerging into your outer environment like a rocket ship. And then this is your hopes, your fears, your dreams. So we get the Six of Swords, and this is such a beautiful card again of like respite. So this figure is, you know, resting on her ship, these beautiful well, they look like killer whales, but you know, intelligent mammals, dolphins, floating, healing, and guiding you into. Traditionally, this card, Six of Swords, talks about moving away from troubled waters. And so there's this dream of peace that you're moving into, more peace, you're moving into more sustenance, you're moving into feeling spiritually like supported in like this. I'm definitely feeling water energy and the regenerative healing property of how water can carry us, how our spiritual natures feel like a river of grace, and how it can carry us. So even though you have this fire operating, you also have this deep spiritual connection operating. And that's so Sagittarius to me, this combination of, you know, the remembrance of coming from Scorpio, deep, deep waters of Scorpio, is Sag is emerging from that depth of Scorpio. My Scorpio reading is interesting too, because I talk about Scorpio energy benefiting from Sagittarius energy. But here I feel like Sag is also benefiting from Scorpio energy, the spiritual depth of Scorpio. So you are both, Sagittarius. You are inspired and lively and adventurous, but you're also deeply spiritual and deeply spiritually grounded. So this card is you know, you giving honor to knowing this on a deep level and being carried by it, being healed by your depth of your soul and the way spirit can carry us through troubled waters into that spiritual light. That spiritual soul connection that is our true source. And this all then results in what I had begun this reading with, which is balance. Balance with a capital B. So, meditation and resilience as your overall spiritual messages in the beginning of this reading, and balance. So, using your time wisely to really heal and really honor your heart and really honor what inspires you, really honor what brings you into freedom. All of these things are going to bring you into more balance. So keep your eye on the ball in this way. Keep your energies aligned in this way so that you can bring yourself through troubled waters into more spiritual connection and then into more balance. And don't forget, this Queen of Wands, she is spiritually connected through the inspiration and the courage in her heart. So she's here as well to help you. So I hope this was beneficial for you, Sagittarius. If you liked this video, please consider liking it so it can be shared with more Sagittarians out there. If you haven't already, subscribe so you can receive more videos from this channel. I wish you so much light and love and so many blessings. I hope to be back very soon in a few weeks with a mid-monthly reading. Until then, namaste.